Hi my pretty friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny from the Pretty Crafter, and I am back with another haul video. This one is from my last trip to Marshall's. And as you can see, I have a few things here that I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to organize it and then we're going to get started. All right. Thanks for being with me, and here we go. Let's start. And I am back. All right, guys. So this, I'm sorry for the background noise. They are mowing at our complex, so you might hear the mower in the background. So this, I got it supposed to be wine charms, and my cousin Raquel, she went with me to go for a thrift shopping a while ago, and she showed me some, and if you've been watching my haul videos, you will see them there. And she has been showing me some different types of wine charms that could go with my journals as charms as charms for the dangles, so, or for the middle, because I like to put charms in the middle of my journals. So I bought one, and it's in one of my hauls, and it was a what do you call those, a smiley face charm set. And then I found this one the last time that I went to Marshall's this past trip, and I loved it. It's Boo, it's Halloween, and I am working on Halloween and fall journals now. And what you get is 6 of these little pretty ghosts. They're girl ghosts because they have bows on them, and the bows are different colors. The ghost is it might look white, but it's kind of a beige color. And you have orange, pink, yellow, purple, green, and kind of a teal color right there. And yeah, so I got these there. So I'm excited to use these for my charms. I also am going to show you, I'm going to take out my handy dandy cutter so that I can cut open the games. So I got these games. This one's called Truth or Scare, and I got 2 different ones, so I wasn't gonna get them because I was like, do you really need more games? But I was like, yeah, let's get them. And these come with, it's like a card game, so those are the type of games that I buy. And so let's see what's in it. I wasn't able to see what's in it. I just read, but it's supposed to be cards, and I thought, well, why not spooky cards? So the first thing is, look at that, for a beautiful cover, right? All you'd have to do is take this off. You already have the opening and the opening, and that would make a beautiful cover. So that's definitely going in my boxes. And I have now, it comes with a dice, and I like it. Like, I could even like put it here as a decoration for fall. And this, which I'm not going to use, this is the back part, so I'll probably use these. And here are the cards. So you get, let me see if it tells me here in the instructions, 50 cards with 100 truth or scares, the die, and the instructions. So so this would be the orange portion where it says truth. If you could bring anyone back from the dead, for one night, who would it be? And then on the back, it's a scare. And this is kind of, I would say a grayish color. So it's kind of gray. I changed the light bulb and my light in here to kind of like more of a white instead of so yellow, because I was watching a video today with this is pause from this, right? My husband I was watching YouTube videos in the living room, and he was just sitting there playing, and he said like, he was kind of making fun of me for watching it, and then he said, do you have videos like this? And I said, yeah. So I found one of my videos, and he was making fun of the way that I talked and me laughing and whatever. But I was noticing that the light in that video was very yellowish and bright. And I told myself if I were someone coming to this channel, I would not watch that video because it's too yellow, too bright, and it's not very inviting. So I changed the light bulb, hopefully, and I opened my windows because there's no glare right now. It's the morning, 10 o'clock, and I'm hoping that when I rewatch this video back, it won't be so yellowy. Anyways, moving forward. So this game, this is the scare portion of the cards, truth, scare. And this one, I'm just going to read one. Roll a pumpkin or other ball. Oh, across the room with just your head. So it's kind of like truth or dare, and then you pick which one you're going to do, right? Of the truth or the dare. And like I said, here's the instruction. And then when you roll the dice, instead of picking, it'll tell you, like, if it falls on orange, you have to do whatever's on the orange. If it falls on gray, whatever's on the gray, which is the scare portion. I love it. So anyways, this is Halloween version. So those are going to go with my Halloween journals that I'm working on this year. This is the second game. It's called Scary Movie Trivia. So let's open it. This I saw a little bit because it didn't have any tape on it. So this is the cover, and definitely you can look at that. Definitely you can make this cover into a journal. It's a little bit more flimsy, but it's still, you know, cardboard. So I could definitely do that. And it comes with this. There's no writing in here, but there are the instructions. And here is Scary Movie Trivia. It almost seems like from the same company. These are the instructions, and definitely ephemera. And you get 2 decks, and this was what I saw. So I'll just open one. But it's basically the same thing. So I'm gonna just say it's a trivia game. So instead of, I think that these two, the last 3 things I showed you, will definitely not go in fall journals, but more like my scary, could go in some gothic journals, or my scary Halloween journals, which aren't really scary, but yeah. So Scary Movie Trivia, they're all the same, orange. And in the back, they are the trivia questions. So which 2008 movie adapted from Stephanie Meyer's novels stars Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson? And here's the answer: Twilight. So you would ask, I guess you would just ask the question, and they have to come up with the answer. So the answer is on the same card as the question, and you get a whole bunch. You get, I think, also 50. Make sure that I'm telling you the right thing. No, this one has 100. So there you go, 100 of these. So you have a whole bunch. You know, you could send them in Happy Mail if you wanted to. I've been meaning to send Happy Mail to a few of the YouTubers that I watch that have been very kind to me, answering questions and things like that. I just haven't had the time. And today is Tuesday, the Tuesday before I start school. So I start work and school next Monday, which is the 18th. And I tried to look at the calendar so I could tell you guys the actual date, and I forgot. So whatever is the Tuesday of that week, so you have it's gonna be, if I'm not mistaken, it's either the 11th or the 12th. Probably the 12th, because yeah, let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep. So today is Tuesday the 12th. So you're not gonna watch this on Tuesday the 12th. You'll probably be watching this after, probably tomorrow, because I think I did a video yesterday. I did a few videos and ahead of time, but I think I only did till today. So now I have to start doing for the rest of this week, and usually Saturday and Sunday I'll do for the week that I work. So moving on, then I got these, and they're thank you cards. They were in the section for the, this is just the back, where all the fall stuff was at. And I was like, actually, not in the section of where all the fall stuff was at, but in the section where the, I'm trying to think, where the stationery is at. But there was a lot of fall things there. So it comes in this handy dandy box. The only thing is that the box doesn't have a cover. It's just this plastic. And I know that a lot of people use them for shakers. And I collected a few, but I haven't made any shakers, so I don't know if I'm gonna continue to collect because I keep running out of space. So that's that. I apologize for my child, which is my petty Jack, because he's going crazy with all the, this is good to make journal cards with this because it's hard, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna put it there just in case. So oops, except I wanted to know, well, so you have all these envelopes. These are kind of peachy color, and you have the card, and let me see if I what did I do with the, what it says it is. I probably, oh, here you go. All right, so these are 12 cards. It doesn't tell you the size, but I do want to say, let's pause and I'll go get my ruler. It's in a different place. Here we go. I also went and got my water. So these are, let's see, about 5.5 by 3, and what is that, 3 3/4, probably about that, a little over 3.5. And the cards are, so it'll be probably 3 by 5, yep, 5 and 3.5 by 5. So they're just thank you cards, but I loved, and they do have this kind of gold, what do you call that? That like embossing, gold embossing a little bit. They're blank. They're by a company called Lady Jane. So they're all the same. And I love the colors, like I said, you know, very fallish. So I got these 4 cards, and then the envelopes, look, they're lined inside with these beautiful flowers. These do not have like the gold, the shiny gold, metallic was what I was trying to say, metallic gold embossing. Over here it's like that mauve kind of color, and then here more gold or yellow color. So these are the envelopes that go with this. I'm gonna put all these here because they're gonna go in my fall stash. All right, then I got, this was it's called La Dolce Vita matching game, and I've seen it. It includes 52 hand painted matching cards. They really don't go with anything except more like that I'm doing right now. This is more summery, looks very like from Turkey, like the islands off the Mediterranean, very Mediterranean. Look at that. I love that. Those would make very beautiful tags or journal cards. So I got this. Definitely we're gonna make this into a journal at some point. And it was on clearance for $2. So I don't mind telling you guys the price. And yeah, so I just got the cards. I love getting different types of matching game cards or different cards there at Marshall's or Home Goods. Ooh, that's fine. That was the the price, because they're different. They're not something that you usually see at thrift stores or Amazon. I haven't really ever seen them there. Not something that I ever see at things like Dollar Tree. So you know, I like getting these. I got some on my last trip to Home Goods, and they have over there at Home Goods, they have trivia matching games for almost every different category. So you're gonna have the 452. So you have these 2 designs, which I'm gonna open, and they're like this little thick cardstock. The back is gonna look like this, so you can use whichever one, or you can cover this so that people can have journaling. And so I'm gonna open these. So I'm gonna open these 2, right? Yep. And put these back. I'm running out of space. So how are you guys doing today? We had different plans for today because this is our like staycation week. And if you haven't been following me either on my YouTube channel or on my community, this is so Tuesday, so day 3. right? Nope, Sunday, yeah, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, day 3. And on day 1, which was no, actually Saturday. So day 4 is today. On Saturday, we went shopping together, my husband and I. And it was like window shopping, but at the same time shopping just for little things, which is where I got all these. These are the hauls that I'm showing you. That was Saturday. On Sunday, what did we do Sunday? I cannot remember what we did. We went to the pool on Sunday. There you go. And then yesterday was individual day, and he decided to go golfing with his son, and he had fun. So he went golfing during the morning and got home around 1:30 with lunch and all that stuff. And so it was kind of like you pick your own day, what you're gonna do. He went with his son. I decided to go by myself. I wanted to just have a day of me thrifting by myself in a store, no rush, no nothing, just go. And I did do that. If you've also gone to my community here on YouTube, I went to 2 thrift stores. I went to Savers and to Salvation Army here where I live in Massachusetts. And I had so much fun. I spent more money than I should. And pretty soon those hauls are coming up. And I got lots of vintage things that, wow, just wait till I show them to you. I'm just so surprised. So yeah, so day 3 is today, and oh God, why do I keep saying day 3? Day 4 of staycation is today. We were supposed to go to a lake, like to the beach. Unfortunately, my husband found out that he had to do some emergency plans with his mom, so that was a no. So I will be going over to her house while they're at the appointments and the errands that they're doing. I will be going over to their house and collecting all the back to school things that we have, that I brought from Florida, that I still have over there and have not taken out of boxes or bags or crates, bringing them over here, putting them in our garage so we can sort them so that we're ready for back to school for Monday. And if I have space in my car, I'm also going to bring all the Halloween and fall decorations that we have over there so that we can start decorating for fall. And that's supposed to be a Saturday. In this case, it'll probably be a Sunday thing because I have a craft fair on Saturday. So anyways, so this is the matching game. I talk too much, I tell you guys. Again, I showed you the backs for all the cards are this, which it does look like tile, Mediterranean tile, which I love it, very pretty. So here you have like a pizza, lemons. Here you have just like the view from a villa, some more lemons, lots of lemons. So these are probably gonna go in my lemon stash journal. Some lobster and lemons. This is probably gonna go in my coffee. You have coffee and croissants. Let's start dividing them. Lemons, lemons, lemons. What do you guys think? Lemons, or let's put it on the C. C, this is food. And this is kind of just there. Here you have a lady with some lemons. This is gonna go in the lemon stash. Look at this, whatever it is with lemon. It could be a margarita, a mimosa, something with a lemon. Here you have some more food. So we're gonna put this in the food. Look at those oysters. So you have to match those with the other stash, right? Here we have some more pizza. Here we have some apples, vinegar, I'm guessing, tomatoes. Have a view. Some more beachy views. Some bananas and coffee. I'm gonna put that with my coffee journal. Look at that pretty one. It's like flowers. Some more lemons. Here's some fish with your lemons. Some flowers and that beautiful vase or vase. Here is the pretty little lady. Here is some crabs, red crab. More lemon and another beautiful view. This one I might put in my plant. So I divided those so that I know. So then you have the other 2 packs that are the matching for this. And yeah, so I think, and the images are beautiful. They're all hand painted. So I think that is awesome. Oops, I'll put this here. All right, so then I got this coloring book. It is a Jane Austen coloring book. It was they had this one and I think another coloring book. These are these type of coloring books, right, for adults. And I don't have a lot of Jane Austen stuff, but I do have a collection of her books, so that are vintage, that at some point I would like to do some sort of, you know, journal with it. Even this cover, I can convert it into a journal. This is the back. And what I liked about this is it's just not just and it I thought it was perfect. And not just these images that you can color, which usually they're more you know, like mandala, that kind of images. But look at this, you can you could definitely use this and put some pictures there. But it has characters and scenes from the book or the novel. So I'm not going to show you all of them. So on this side, it says musical instruments. It'll tell you like something that has to do with the scene, and you're going to have the frame right here. And it's going to go very quickly so that I can show you different ones. I am in, there you go. I'm in, so I loved it. I thought it was very, very pretty, very pretty. So I think this would go awesome in the Jane Austen journals and things like that. And look at this page. If I did decide to use this as a cover and this as a back, I would just probably cover this. All right, so I did that one. I'm gonna put it here. And then I got a whole bunch of paper pads, or notepads. Give me one moment. Sorry about that. I was trying to make sure my dog stopped barking. So I got this notepad that says must do, should do, could do, because I thought you could use the whole paper in your journal or scrapbook or that type of thing. But I also thought how perfect would be, this is the perfect size for a journal card. So you could definitely have different types of blue, light blue. This is already your writing space. And then, so you can use it to back. Blue, this is kind of peachy, more peachy than pink, and then green. And then you just take whatever card you have or whatever image and you can back it with one of these and instant journal card, right? So I got that because I thought that was super cool. Then obviously I saw this, and these notepads, they were all in the clearance section. Obviously Snoopy, and this is the notepad. It's blank on the back, but you get all of these Snoopy pages. And this does not have a magnet. That was me cutting the paper. So you get that. It's falling. I found this one. It's very thick. This was also in the clearance. I got 2. This one is with butterfly, and it has 200 sheets. Sorry, it's the butterfly is on the thing, but it has 200 sheets. But I got it because it's mushroom. It's a thing for there for a minute. If you can see that design, the mushrooms here. It says notes, and this is almost like a pink mauve color. And then the mushrooms are here, and it's lined in the middle. And then this same image is in the middle, but almost like a watermark. And like I said, you get 200. They're all the same. They're white on the back. Okay, so I got that one. They only have these 2 designs. I got this one because it looked very, very fall. So the mushrooms definitely with, I do mushrooms with fall. I mean, I can do them all year long, but I like to do them with the fall. My husband asked me why because the video that we were watching, someone was making journal covers for fall, and there was a lot of mushrooms. And I said, probably because the digital kits that we find, or a lot of the things that we find to put inside journals that have to do with mushrooms, are the fall colors. You know, those browns, oranges, and yellow. So not necessarily is a mushroom a fall item. That's what he was telling me, like mushrooms grow wherever. And I said, yes, but the colors that we find things in are fall colors. So that's why we use it like that. I apologize, but I have to get up because I am not, I have a sore, you know, in a weird part of my body, and sitting down hurts. So yeah, this was it. See those little fallish flowers? I thought that was definitely beautiful. All right, so I showed you that. Now I have two more things. Oh, sorry. And I took these out when I was opening the packs, and it comes, they both came with this kind of, it's like rust color ribbon. All right, so I got two of them. So they're gonna go in my, I divided all my ribbons finally by color. So they're gonna go in my orange stash. All right, then I got two kind of weekly planner sets. So this weekly planner set, the first one was already open, but everything was in it, and it was doggy related. So obviously, even though there's no pit bull, doggy related things are coming with me always. This is, let me put this over here. Okay, so I hope it's all in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the dog is here in the corner, and they all have this dog in this corner. Weekly plans, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, this week, next week, and other stuff. And I like to use these as full pages in journals, but you could also cut it in half. You can make this part of the, like, the writing space for a tag. Also, these, you can make them part of writing space for a journal card. You can do so many things. The back of it is white. This way. Right? And you get, so there's 3 designs in here, and it says 50 sheets in each of the pads. All right? So this was this one that came with this pack. Give me one moment. The people that are cutting their grass are making poor Jack crazy. And this is the other, so it has this big one right here. Then this is kind of medium size, and this one says don't forget, and this is perfect size for our journals. Here you have this beautiful dog with the glasses. I love the glasses. And this is kind of yellow and blue. Check off list, right? Here you have this. Don't need to go fast. I hate it when people go fast and then I can't really see, and then it gives you a headache because you're watching a video. And then this one, and this is like a peachy color, and this looks like a poodle in black, gray, and white with the glasses. I love the glasses on everyone. I have to use glasses, and I love them. Love it. So here you do not have the little boxes to check off, but it is a to-do. If you turn it this way, and like I told you before, there's 50 sheets in all of these. That's why I got it, even though it was already open, was the only doggy one that they had, at least at this Marshall's. The next one that I'm going to show you, they had more of them, and if I'm not mistaken, they had a flower one, but it wasn't folly flower. So mushrooms. So this is the set, and this is what it would look like. Molly and Rex notepad set of 3, one of each of 3 designs. And in the back, it'll tell you that you get 50 sheets for every design. I don't mind paying these prices. These are almost like vintage prices, but then you get things that are new. So you know, I try not to spend anything more when I go to Home Goods, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, anything above $9.99. Sometimes when something really catches my eye, I will, but usually no. When it comes to things that have to do with journaling or my craft. So this is the weekly plan one, right here, right? So weekly plans, this is navy blue with mushrooms all around. The same sayings, the Monday through Friday and the weekend, this week, next week, and other stuff. And in the other stuff, you have a mushroom here, and this is not black, this is a purple mushroom. So I loved it. Very muted colors, but definitely you can use it for anything. But I'm definitely gonna use some of these in my fall journals. And again, you get 50 sheets. So this is the large pad. This is the medium pad. The same saying, don't forget the boxes here for you to check off. And then the images are in this peachy colored background with all these colorful mushrooms lined. Then I like those the cardboards in the backing, the cardboard backing, to make spines for the hardcover journals, book journals, things like that. So this one gives me a whole bunch of them. And then this last one is your regular to-do notepad, just with the lines, no boxes to check off. And this, the background for this one is pink, very light pink. And then you have the mushrooms all around. All right, so if you are into mushrooms, you like mushrooms, they had, for this one, they had about, after I took this, probably 2 left more. But I don't know where you live in other Marshalls, because remember, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, they're all part of the same. So that is it. That is my haul for Marshalls. And that is the end of the haul for the shopping trip on Saturday. So I'm gonna clean all this up, and it's probably time pretty soon for me to get ready to go to my mother-in-law's and pick up the stuff that for school and autumn or fall to decorate our house. And then I will probably record a few more videos. So you're gonna have the videos for my savers coming up and my Salvation Army. And also I got a package from an Etsy shop. So I will be doing that flip through as well. And then I gotta get cracking on working on my back to school, my fall journals. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, for staying with me all the way till the end. And if you like this video, please go ahead and hit like, subscribe to my channel. Remember, if you like my channel, the more subscribers I have, the better it is for myself and my business. That's when I can start getting sponsorships and things like that. So please definitely hit that subscribe button and go on down to my Etsy shop so that you guys can see all the fun and wonderful things that I have there for you, or any gift that you would like to give to someone else. Again, like I said, that's it for me. Until next time, bye my pretty friends.